All right, so it looks like Dodge Week around here at my place. We got this one here. Sometimes the throttle doesn't work and it sets a code. That white one over there, I just did the oil pan gasket twice. The rear brakes, harmonic balancer. That one's all done, waiting to be picked up. This one here, it's a 06, I believe. This one has a water leak inside, so we're going to be putting a heater core in this one. We live in Arizona, but this truck is going to Canada, so they need the heater. Take that key out. Alright, first thing I do, disconnect negative battery. That way we don't kill the battery, leaving all the interior lights on, because the doors are going to be open. I just noticed all that trail there. So it's actually leaking just as much outside. Let's see if we can get up here and see the drain tube is there. There's the drain tube. You can see water in there from here. And that was just moving it in the driveway from last night, from where it was parked last night. So they said it started overheating also. Yeah, she's out of water. So that should fix the overheating once we fill that up. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. It's soggy. Yep, that's a heater core. Alright, this is a fun one too. We gotta take a lot of stuff apart. Basically, all the way back to the windshield, firewall, everything. Whole dash, steering column. The whole thing has to come apart. I'll start with these panels here. Alright. I guess I need to... What do we got? Phillips. I need 7 and 8 millimeter. I get my screw gun. Alright, it's been a minute since I've done a heater core on anything. Being Arizona. Well, and just like that, I get interrupted with a quick brake job. I'm going to go ahead and knock this brake job out, and then we'll get this heater core out. Okay, here I go. Start with all these trim. Well, trim has to come off. Side panel. These pillars and handles have to come off. This upper trim has to come off. I believe the lower piece comes off there. Steering column has to come out. And same with the trim and everything on that side. So I'm going to get that done. And the glove box has to come out. So here we go.
that piece was stubborn. Alright, so we got a tip back here. Alright. Huh. There's a loose bolt.
So you can see here, this bolt has been out before. It's been apart before. See the main support brackets here. There's 2 bolts there. And I believe there's a bolt or 2 here. And then this can be picked up and pulled back. So I gotta get on that side. Steering column and trim's gotta come out over there. All right, that's what it looks like once you get the steering column out of the way. And unplug your harness, shifter cable, and steering shaft, 4 bolts, and then that comes right out. Now back here, you've got this bulkhead assembly here. This all needs to be disconnected. Yeah, pretty much that bulkhead, and then some wiring down there that needs to be disconnected. Okay, once you get all that stuff all apart, then you can gently move the dash from the one side, move it over. Now this whole assembly here, all the way down to there, this whole assembly has to come out. This is the HVAC unit. This is the evaporator core is right here, and the heater core is right, looks like it's right here this way. So anyway, now we gotta evacuate the air conditioning, disconnect the lines from that side. There's a couple of bolts on that side, I believe, that hold it in. Then we can take this whole evaporator case out, and then we have to take this all apart to get the heater core out. All right, engine compartment side. So you've got the AC lines disconnected, the heater core disconnected. I believe that stud goes through, but I'm not too sure. I don't see any other bolts on the inside here, so I think we're ready to pull the air box out. So it turns out there is a nut that you have to take off back here. And just so I don't disturb any of this computer, because everybody knows how sensitive Chrysler computers are, I'm just going to wrench it off. I can get my fingers to it, so I'm just going to wrench it off. I don't want to disturb any of that. Alright, hopefully that was it. Now it should just come off. Oh. Whoops. Don't grab it there. Alright, here's the airbox assembly out of the truck. Here's the firewall side. You have your AC, your heater. Oh, okay. Well, we don't have to take it all the way apart. That was nice of them. I thought we had to take the whole thing apart, but look at that. Looks like I just need a screwdriver. It's like the heater core slides right out. That's nice. Yeah, usually you have to go along and split this thing at the case. Guess it's been a while since I've done one of these. Oh, come on. I got the bad battery in this one. Yeah, buddy. There she is. Tell it was wet in here, leaking. Yep. Okay. New one should be here soon. Okay, that's how you get the heater core out of a 06 Dodge Ram. So I'm just waiting on the parts place to get it. They said they had it in stock, but they couldn't find it, so they're waiting to get it. So we're going back together shortly, I hope. Right. Got the airbox back on. So I got the AC lines hooked up. I'm gonna let this go ahead and vacuum until I'm ready to, until I'm all done pretty much. Last thing I'll do is charge it and hook up those heater hoses and fill it up with coolant. All right, just like that, it's all back together. Battery's hooked up. I've already added some coolant. I'm gonna make sure it starts, and then Get the AC charged up. Alright, AC's charged up. Just waiting on the thermostat to open. Alright, I just came in, ran through the paces. Everything seems to work fine. Yeah. It all seems to work just fine. So, alright, that's how everything works. Got heat, full of coolant. Everything's running good, working fine. So, I'm going to call them and let them know it's done. Thanks for watching.